counting down. There's only a couple of days until I leave for Singapore and my son's wedding. Now, it's important for me to say, Stuart always reminds me that even though I'm not going to be here, someone will be staying in my home. There'll be lots of people coming and going, including Stuart, who will be monitoring everything in my absence. And so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Yes, I'm being safe. So let's talk about some wonderful travel products that I have just discovered that will make really international travel much easier, but travel in general, I think, just a lot easier. Starting with a nice passport case. This one is, I don't know if it's leather or faux leather. These are Amazon products. I got it was inexpensive. I got one in one color for Hubs and another color for me. Obviously, there's a place for your different important things, and there's also a pen, which I like when you have to fill out the custom forms, etc. So this would be my number one product, a really inexpensive passport holder. And by the way, Stuart, you might get one of these in your stocking this year because you just told me you really want one. a great stocking stuffer. This one is, I love things that are just elegantly simple, but solve a real vexing problem. And that's my question of the day. What products, whether they're travel or other products, would you guys recommend? Put it in the comment below for all of us to benefit from, that just are elegant in their functional simplicity, that you would recommend as really a good gift item as we're starting to shop early for Christmas. And please put them in the comments below, and everybody make sure to share your reviews of those products if you have the same one, or just if you're looking for a product like that. Now, in the past, I love my Mark & Graham train case. I've showed you this before. I love its kind of safari old world vibe. I love it. And when I am traveling by car, when I'm traveling not a far distance on a plane or whatever, I will take my little train case, which I just love. But in this case, we're going to be going through all sorts of airports through Helsinki. We're going to be standing in long lines. I don't want to have to carry anything. So here's our packing strategy. While my kiddos are going to carry everything on the plane, I personally don't want to carry 2 weeks of things crammed into a bag on the plane, and neither does Hubs. And so we're going to pack one large suitcase that's going to contain both things for both of us, and then we are both going to take a roll-on, which will have things like the clothes we'll actually wear to the wedding, our footwear, a change of clothing, our medications, our toiletries, things like that. So we can skim through TSA. We can hopefully go through the airport without a really sore shoulder or just fatigue from having to lug heavy things around, which is obviously why practically all of us now have a suitcase on wheels. But here is my recent discovery. I saw this weekender bag. I saw it on Amazon. Okay, now I want to show you the big reveal. Obviously, it's not bad looking. It has all sorts of pockets where you can hold different things. I can keep a smaller purse in here and just kind of use this as a big purse. It can carry my reading material, all of that. But Stuart, here is the surprise. And this is what sold me on it. Look here.
Pretty handy.
Okay, so this outside pocket, which by the way has a little key tag in there, you can attach your keys, it just slips over the handle of your roller bag. So you don't constantly, we've all done this.
Well, yeah.
And then it unbalances it. You know what I'm talking about, Stuart?
Oh, absolutely. The last few times I've flown, I had the backpack or whatever it was, would sit fairly well on there, but wouldn't hold very well, and it fell a lot.
Yeah. The way you can break, I know you can break things, and it's hard to look chic and elegant when things just keep falling
this
over.
is a good idea.
And you're constantly, picking things up off of your own tarmac. So this, I think, is absolutely brilliant. I also like it because it has the stability so that, for example, you are getting ready to access your passport which is just right in here. You could put a lock on this or whatever. You're not fumbling around, dropping things. You are just ever so organizationally elegant in using this weekend bag. Then you can keep this near you when you're in your seat, and this you can put in the overhead bin. This will have absolutely everything you need to access. It's roomy, it's lightweight. It too has, I believe it comes with a shoulder handle. Yes, so if you want to carry it over your shoulder once you get to your destination. Obviously, this would also make a really great gym bag. It would make just a good weekender in general. It's waterproof. It's made out of nylon. No, I am not a spokesperson for this product, but I'm very enthusiastic about it. I think it's great. Now, some other things that I might want to have tucked into this side pocket. So I've got the little key attachment, so your keys don't get lost and your keys can be hooked onto this. But this is a product I learned about just recently. In fact, I just got it, have not set it up. So a friend of mine in a neighborhood close to mine, he had his Range Rover stolen remotely in the middle of the night. Did I tell you that, Stuart? Remotely in the middle of the night. Somehow they were able to, through a computer, hack into his key fob, and they just drove away with his car. That's unbelievable to me. So someone suggested getting one of these car key and credit card signal blockers, which will be wonderful also for our credit cards when we are traveling. And so I will get this set up. This would make an absolutely wonderful stocking stuffer. I got one for my son. And so if you're someone that uses a key fob, you just tuck it in there. You probably can kind of keep it on. You can see there how it's tucked in. But especially if you're traveling and or you're just keeping your keys in a safe location at home at night and you don't want your car stolen. This is a great idea, I think. So not necessarily a travel item, but a very useful item if you're thinking about security. Now, the other thing that I think is wonderful, because we are packing a bag, we're going to be going through Helsinki en route to Singapore, and obviously everybody gets frightened about their luggage getting lost. Now, hopefully we'll have enough time and that won't happen, but always plan for a worst case scenario. And in this case, I got one of these Apple AirTags. It's waterproof. You can put it directly on your suitcase. So then if the airlines can't track your bag, you can track your bag and you know where it ended up. So I think this is really a handy travel device to have. Again, it would make a great stocking stuffer. I've already bought several of these and I'll be setting this up when I do my final packing tomorrow. So I think this is a great idea, don't you, Stuart?
I do.
Yeah, really marvelous idea, especially if you are going to check your bags. Like me, most of the time I carry on, but when I don't, I want to make sure that I can track my bag and its important contents. Now, these, I don't know how I haven't known about these all of my life. These wonderful packing cube sets. So I got mine in red, I got hubs in black. These were very inexpensive, and I just read about these, decided I had to have them, and when I was talking to my daughter-in-law, Taylor, who is also going to be going to Singapore with us, she just offhandedly said, yes, I've got my packing cubes ready, and of course she already knew about them. But I'm always late to the party. So I just found out about them, but they are soft-sided, so they are squishable. And this way, since I got them in two colors, we'll be able to clearly delineate what belongs to Hubs and what belongs to me, since we'll have contents from both of us in the suitcase. But then it also kind of forces organization on you. So I've got one that will be my tops and my bottoms in one, and you can see how these kind of can expand and then squish down. And by the way, when you squish things down, it actually helps prevent wrinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there's not as much air and as much movement. Then I've got another one that will hold, I'm bringing lots of sundresses and things like that that will be cool. So I've got another one that's going to be holding my sundresses. I've got another one that's going to be holding bathing suits, scarves, things of that nature. Obviously, I have one that's going to hold my undies and things, but I will not show you that one. I've got this one that is going to hold my jewelry. This will be brilliant. I've got, and this will probably go with me on my carry-on. And then you've got some that holds shoes. I've got one that can just hold toiletries. There is, I'm not even sure what this one is for. This is probably also for shoes. You could get 2 or even, gosh, you could get 4 pair of sandals in there, Stuart, or 2 pair of sandals and a pair of tennis shoes. So these are wonderful, not only for traveling, but they would just make a great Christmas gift. And honestly, there are probably a lot of other uses that you could find for them just in your own home. But these were inexpensive. I love them. I love the way they color coordinate. And I just think they're wonderful. And I think I may, let's see, I've maybe done my 5, but I'm going to give you this bonus one because I do love it so much. I saw this bag when I was traveling, and I loved it. I thought it was so chic. It had kind of an ethnic vibe that I liked. It too has a key holder in it. It's sturdy canvas. It's got a leather handle. I love the way it looks. It's got just the aesthetic that I love, and it comes in a myriad color patterns. So I saw it when I was traveling and I didn't buy it. And I always regretted not buying it because at that time I thought, oh, this is like, I need a tote like I need a hole in the head. But then I kept thinking about it and it was a regret that I had. And then I saw it on Amazon. So I did, while I would have liked to have purchased it from the original small business owner, I should have done that. But I didn't, and that was someplace that was in another state far away, so I was able to get this one. I got this one in this kind of elephant gray color. I got it in a rusty red for one of my dear, dear friends and gave it to her for her birthday. There are different patterns of this, but it's just a wonderful size. It stays on your shoulder. I just love the look of it. And while I am not taking this to Singapore, this is my bonus product that I wanted to show you in addition to all of these travel-friendly products from Amazon that will make your life so much easier and also parenthetically would make great stocking stuffers and Christmas gifts. Well, here you go. Here's my outfit du jour from top to bottom. My earrings were a gift from my older sister, Kay. My top is Banana Republic. It's new. It's just a lightweight sweater, which I think will be perfect for Singapore. I think it's a silk cotton blend. I'm not really sure, but I do love it, and I love the color. I've started to wear more blue. My belt you've seen before. I got this, I think, at Nordstrom Rack. My breeches are also Banana Republic. My sandals are from Target, my Apple Watch, and then I've just got an assortment of bracelets that I have acquired over the years. Stuart, did I forget anything?
No, but I'm still catching up. There we go. Now we're good.
Okay,
no,
very good. There you go. There is your outfit du jour.